What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Hostility, and today we're going to be doing another gaming PC build, and our budget is $400. Now, $400 may not seem like much, but it actually can get you a pretty decent gaming PC which can handle most games at around medium settings. Maybe the newer ones you might have to turn down, but it will still be a pretty awesome machine for the price that you're getting it at. Now, when I built my gaming PC about 3 years ago, $400 was an outrageous budget. Like, you could probably not do gaming for $400. But now, since all the price points and parts have gone down, we can make an awesome $400 gaming PC build that can handle most games and will run awesomely for the next couple of years. So, kicking it off, we have the processor, and it is going to be the Intel Pentium G3258. 3.2 GHz dual core. And now the Pentium may not seem like an awesome processor, but it actually is, according to most people who have used it. And it is a really good processor for the money. And also a bonus to it is that you can overclock it. So just chuck in an air cooler and you could probably get to a clock speed of around 3.7 to 4 GHz if you're lucky. This Pentium will do pretty awesome. Will do a pretty awesome job for the money, and will be good to go for about a few years to come, especially if you do overclock it. Now for the motherboard, we're going to be using the Asus H81M-D Plus Micro-ATX board, and the original board that I chose was actually did not have USB 3.0 headers. So on the case, you know how they have the front I/O ports, you know, you wouldn't be able to use them. So I had to get a better motherboard to be able to support that, because what's the use of having USB 3.0 ports on the front when you can't use them? So yeah, this Asus motherboard is nothing really special, but you know, it'll get the job done, and it'll house our components and plug everything in and connect them into one very nicely for the money that and for the budget that we have. We've gone a little off topic there, but so yeah, that's the motherboard. Now for the memory, we're going to be using Crucial Ballistix Sport 8GB, 1600 megahertz. So, you know, 8 gigabytes is pretty much the standard for gaming PCs nowadays, and you won't need much more unless you're going to be doing like video editing or Photoshop, anything like that. But since it is a $400 gaming PC build, and we can fit 8 gigabytes, I mean, we can afford to put 8 gigabytes in our budget, then, you know, that's pretty decent, as we can future-proof our PC. So, you know, it's just normal 8 gigabytes of RAM, but if you do want to build this PC and you can find a cheaper kit, by all means go for that, as, you know, this is the cheapest one on PC Part Picker at the moment, and the one that's most reliable, as far as in my opinion. So for the hard drive, we're going to be using the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB 3.5-inch drive, spinning at 7200 RPMs, and it is a normal mechanical hard drive, but like I said, it spins at 7200 RPMs, so it is the faster mechanical drives, and it has 1 TB of storage, which is plenty and more than enough that you'll need to fit in all your stuff that you want to fit in. Not going to judge you. But yeah, Western Digital is really reliable brand. I have a Caviar Blue in my system at the moment, and I've had no problems whatsoever. So yeah, awesome hard drive for the money. It's only $40, man. You get a terabyte for $40. When I was building mine, it was like 100. Jeez. So yeah, there you go. Now, if you want to go for an SSD, by all means go for it, but it is a little bit more expensive. And if you do go for an SSD, I'd recommend that you scrap this drive, as it'll just add more to the budget, which you don't really need. So yeah, if you want to go just SSD only, I'd say that's a good option, but you're going to be spending a little bit more money, so keep that in mind. It is a good option though, as you will be getting faster performance, but you will not have as much storage to play around with, if you know what I mean. So yeah, enough. That's what she said, jokes aside. Let's get on to the video card, and we're going to be using the Asus Radeon R7 260X 2GB video card. And you know, it's actually pretty cool that we can get a full-on video card in the system for like a $400 system, as it is most of our budget. It's taking up a quarter of our budget, and yeah, it's going to be a pretty decent card for the money, and we'll be able to handle most games, like I said, at medium. Maybe the newer ones you might have to turn down, like GTA that's coming out, and Battlefield Hardline. If you want to play those newer titles, you might have to turn them down, as they will be a bit more demanding on your system. But it is an Asus card, so it will have the awesome cooler and stuff, and it also has 2 GB of GDDR5 video memory, so we will have no problems meeting the minimum system requirements there. So yeah, awesome video card. For the case, we're going to be using the Fractal Design Core 1000 Micro-ATX mid-tower case, and Fractal Design makes awesome cases. They look pretty slick as well. Like this one has it's just really flat, you know. I mean, not that kind of flat, but just looks really nice and clean. And Fractal Design makes awesome cases with awesome build quality and killer designs. So yeah, it's going pretty cheap at the moment. And it also has the USB 3.0 ports at the front, like I mentioned. So I had to get a new, different motherboard for that. But yeah, awesome case for the money, and it looks absolutely slick. It will look awesome with your setup. Now, going on to the power supply, we're going to be using the Corsair Builder 430 watt 80 plus bronze certified. Now, this power supply has been tried and tested. I have one in my build, and it is just it's like a rock. It's probably the equivalent to, like, it's the Nokia of power supplies. So this power supply has been tried and tested, and it is a powerful power. I mean, it's not a powerful one since it is only 430 watts, but it is a tough one. On the topic of that, 430 watts is more than enough to power everything inside the build and do a little bit of overclocking as well, since you know most of the parts won't take up 430 watts. So yeah, awesome power supply, and it's and it's going for 20 bucks at the moment. So yeah, you want to get in quick on this one because it is pretty cheap, and it'll be a good power supply which will last you long. It has that 80 plus bronze certified, so you won't go wrong there. So that's the build, and the total price of that is around $384.92 as of the 9th of April 2015. So yeah, if you want to build this computer or you want to check out the part list, please be sure to check the description below. There is the PC part picker link to the parts, and also all the parts listed there if you want to go check them out for yourselves. So yeah, let's get on to the upgrades now. Now, I don't really have many upgrades here, as you know, I don't think like adding in upgrades would be wise at this point. So if you do want to get an upgrade, you check out my $600 gaming PC build, which should be in the description below or annotated on the screen right now. So go ahead and check that out. It's the first gaming PC build that I did, and I think it's an awesome build. I'll give you two options there, and I think it'll be a worthwhile upgrade to this $400 gaming PC. But like if you don't have the extra $200, this gaming PC is going to be still sweet and awesome. So let's get on to the upgrades. So if you want to overclock or do anything with that, I'd recommend that you get an air cooler, and since the case unfortunately cannot fit the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo, would have liked to have that in there, but you know, it won't fit, so we'll have to go another option. So I have chosen another Cooler Master cooler, and it is going to be the Hyper TX3, and it looks pretty much the same, and it'll do the same thing. So yeah, you won't go wrong there, and you should be able to achieve an overclock to at least 3.7, if not 4 gigahertz. So you will get some extra PC gigahertz performance into your build. Now, if you want an OS, obviously by all means go for Windows 8.1. You know, if you can get your OS through another method, don't really recommend it, but you know, do it at your own risk. Not my fault if you get caught by the government and put in jail. Not my fault, but yeah, that's just a recommendation of mine. So Windows 10 is going to be coming out soon, but you know, if you do want an OS, Windows 8.1 is not a bad idea. So that's pretty much it for the build, guys. Everything you need to know is in the description below. Please check that out if you do want to build a PC, or just check out the parts list. I also have another gaming PC build coming next week, as I did miss March's build, which is going to be this one. So there's going to be 2 gaming PC builds in the month of April, and check that out if you want to. If you have a bigger budget, or way bigger budget, check that one out. That's going to be the most expensive one I've done, and I'm not going to stop there. So if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, and also subscribe for daily videos for the next, maybe, I can't remember how many days it's been. This is the 5th day, but I can't do maths in my head at the moment. So yeah, there's daily videos to come for about another week, so please be sure to subscribe. I've got a lot more awesome content coming. And again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.